Welcome to Modern Lifekeeping, where we talk about ways to thrive in today's world. I'm your host, Lori Christine. So many of us are carrying around baggage from our past, while speculating about things that haven't even happened yet. We do this so much that we become stuck outside of ourselves. I spent the entire weekend purging old memories. 2 packed full bins of memories became 4 albums and 1 letter-sized envelope of my past. I've been dreading this task for nearly 4 years until the universe stepped in. I know my only choice for moving forward is to release my past. I wish I could say I realized this all on my own, but I didn't. I waited until I had little choice but to do the heavy lifting and sorting through all that comes with purging our past. We have been programmed to believe that more is better. Pictures surround us as if we would be lost without them. We have possessions that we haven't regarded in decades that we cling to as if we would die without. Like most moms, my bins were filled with pictures, drawings, and handmade cards from my children. Bins of love. Except the love wasn't as much in the showing as it was in the being. We spend so much time proving ourselves to each other, sometimes we miss the power of just being with each other. How many of us have taken a ton of pictures of an event only to never look at them again? There is a part of us that feels we have to have these pictures to retain the memories. Sometimes we are more worried about catching the moment on camera than we are about being in the moment. Why is that? I wonder more often to myself than aloud. While I cried the entire weekend, I must admit that a part of me cherishes the pictures I have left of Kira. Interestingly, I have much fewer of my son Jacob. I don't know if this is because he was a second child, or if somehow I just knew. I look forward to a time when I can look at the albums and smile and be at complete peace with the memories. It won't be much longer now that I have purged and organized them. This weekend was a reminder of how much baggage we carry. I have been moving those totes from one house and then state to another. I left almost as many behind when I left my marriage. I have mixed feelings about the day that may come when I have to purge those as well. The purging is a necessary stop on our journey of life. We know we have to purge when we're stuck, when our energy feels like it won't move. One of the things that we can do when we notice that our energy feels dense in any way is that we can take a moment to center ourselves. When we center ourselves, we bring our awareness to the present moment. The present moment is the only thing that really matters. It is in the present moment that you manifest the future, as you did in each present moment of the past. To bring our awareness to the present moment, we can intend to bring our energy back into the center of our being. Not our head and not our guts, but our core center, the essence of who we truly are. After setting the intention to ground ourselves, there are several tools we can use to connect with universal energy. We can use our breath to breathe in slowly through our nose for the count of 5. Hold our breath for a count of 3, and then slowly exhale our breath for a count of 5. We can continue this breathing until we feel more at peace. We can bring our awareness to our thoughts. Are they serving us or sabotaging us? We can recognize the pressure and sometimes unrealistic expectations that we and or society accept as real. We can take a moment to gain a perspective that serves instead of sabotages us. Our thoughts generate our emotions. Why think thoughts that generate negative emotions? Negative emotions are here to show us where we may not be in alignment with the best version of ourselves. Our emotions are literally teaching us what thoughts to think, but that is only when we get quiet enough to listen. Become centered and listen to what your body is telling you. You can embrace the parts of you that make your heart sing. Discard beliefs, habits, and thinking patterns that do not uplift you. You have the potential to feel love in each moment of every day. Tune into this energy. Practical ways to ground include walking barefoot in nature, standing in mountain pose, or just imagining roots growing out of the soles of your feet and down into the ground. Any walking or exercise is grounding as you move your body. Your energy will focus on that action. Stretching, yoga, exercise, jumping jacks, jogging in place, toe touches. Pay attention to how your body feels with each movement and when your hands or feet touch the floor or move through the air. Notice, how does the floor feel against your feet and hands? What sounds do you hear? Animals and trees ground us when we touch them. Spend time in nature and petting animals. Use self-talk and affirmations to ground your energy. Always talk to yourself as if you are your best friend, because you are. An affirmation that is grounding is, I am present in this moment. Crystals are also grounding. The way crystals work is that we program the crystal with our intention. So we might have a crystal or any meaningful object. We then tend to feel grounded when we see, touch, or even imagine this object. Then, when we feel stressed, we can focus our attention on the object and remind ourselves that we have the ability to focus our attention on the present moment. Water is also grounding. We can wade in water, take a shower, wash our hands, or drink it, with the intention of bringing our energy back to our most authentic self. And today, my friend Hillary mentioned that you can hum. You can also hum, and along the same lines, listen to music to ground your energy. There is no right or wrong way to center your energy. You have your own inner compass, and it is up to you to interpret its direction. Set the intention to see, feel, hear, and know all that serves you, and to release all that doesn't. Affirm this when you find yourself thinking thoughts that don't serve you. And above all, stay centered. Stay centered with who you really are. Align with the highest and best version of yourself. And remember to think thoughts that expand instead of limit you. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of Modern Lifekeeping, brought to you by Kira Kisses. From purging our past to aligning with the vibration of love. Being centered is the path to getting there. So before you do anything, get right with yourself. Come back, bring your energy back into your center by doing some of the activities that I suggested or finding ones that align with you. And always make your decisions and think your thoughts and take your actions from a place of being centered. If you want to learn more about my programs and services, we have a monthly intention circle and other programs going on. You can look at the website at Kira, Keara, kisses.com. Until we meet again, keep wondering.